Yeah, good evening, children. Let's see how much you've understood quadratic equations from this class and from your school. Yeah, solve this one. Take down the question and solve this one. Yes. What happened? Oh, I can help you. I hope it works. Good evening, Rajeshwari.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah. We are revising quadratic equations. Please take down this question. I just started the meeting. This is the first question for the class. Take down this question and solve this. Yeah.
Okay.
And you can also try. See how much you remember. Huh? Got the answer, Rajeshwari?
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Let me know once you finish. Class here also.
Okay.
Once you get the factors, let me know, children. See, this is not splitting the middle term, just factorization. It's not even splitting the middle term. All right, it's time. Actually, it's too simple. All right, children, see here. 4x squared plus 4bx. Release the terms from the brackets, so it will be minus a squared plus b squared. Now look at this as the middle term. 4bx. Bx. So you need a b square and x square. You need a b square and x square. Look at this is the middle term because this is perfect square, perfect square, perfect square. Okay, so then this only can look like 2ab. All right. So, and this one has the algebraic factors here are b and x. So you're looking for a b square and x square. So group these three terms, 4x square plus 4bx plus b square minus a square here. All right. You can write b square also first. If you feel this is bx, so you can even write b square first. You can also write it like this, b square plus 4bx plus 4x square minus a square, any order, any order. See, this is the middle term, 4bx. So this b has a b square here, and this x has a x square here. So this is not x square, it's 2x the whole square, but you have the x factor here. Understand? So what is this like? It's b the whole square plus, I told you can write it like this or like this. Anyways, so this is 2x the whole square plus 2 into b into 2x, and that is 4bx. That is 4bx minus a square. Now this is like a difference of two squares. Now see here, what are the first three terms make? What is this? B
plus 2x whole square, ma'am.
b plus 2x the whole square. Very good. B plus 2x the whole square minus a the whole square. Correct? So now this is of the form x square minus y square or p square minus q square. P plus q into p minus q. Write down quickly. Four bx has b and x in it. So you will have to group 4bx with a b square and x square. So you group it with 4x square and b square. Understand? Good evening, Ananya.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah.
Should we write this down?
Yeah. We are revising quadratic equations because you learned this in the revision program, right? So I just want to check how much you people remember.
Oh.
Yeah, please work this. Yeah. Done, children? Finish, Rajeshwari?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Ananya, if you have not done, please take a screenshot.
Yes.
Yeah, try this. Similar to the earlier one. Yeah, what are the factors? Rajeshwari, Ananya, completed?
Working.
All right. Done? Yeah, what are the factors? Minus A minus B by 3, B minus A by 3. Minus A, no. The power is 4. I think you have not handled that correctly. It's not B square, it is B square the whole square. What have you written? B square minus A square by 3, then? Not A square minus B square, it's A square plus B. Is it? What I have is A square plus B square by 3 and B square minus A square by 3. Minus B square minus A square. By minus 3 you got? Okay, we'll see, we'll see. As we see the steps here, you check it with your answer. All right, children, so the given equation can be written like this. This one can be written as A square plus B square into A square minus B square. Correct? Okay, I've done it like this. Is it okay? I'll tell you the simpler version of this. 1 minute. Let me do it the way I think you people must have done it. So this is 9x squared minus 6b squared x minus a to the power 4 plus b to the power 4. Correct? Correct? Now, what should we gather? We must gather 9x squared minus 6b squared x and plus b to the power 4 minus a to the power 4. Correct? Let's just put this b to the power 4 first because. Am I right? Okay, so this much, all of us are right. Okay, now this is b square the whole square, correct? And what is this? 3x the whole square, correct? You are not writing the a and b term first. You are writing the 2ab term and then the b square term. You must write this first, b square the whole square, 3x the whole square. Now what is the 2ab term? Minus 2 into what, Tarun? 2 into, don't see the book, see the screen and tell me. 2 into b square into 3x, 3x, and the plus here, correct? B square the whole square. Let me write this again. Let me write this one again. See here it is. This one is something the whole square minus 2 into something plus something the whole square minus, write this a to the power 4. Now what is it here? B square, correct? What is it here? 3x the whole square. So here we'll have to fill 2ab, 2 into, this is a, correct? And this is b, correct? Now, what do these three things make? Now you can check the middle term, 6b square x. Yeah, see here, 6b square x. You can check the middle term. Now, the three terms make b square minus 3x the whole square. Why? Because it is a minus b the whole square. Yes or no? We went wrong there. You wrote plus b the whole square. No, you identified your mistake. Okay, I'll go ahead. Minus a the whole square, correct? Now this is of the form. Yeah, oh, a square the whole square. Yeah. Thanks, Harini. Yeah, a square the whole square. So now again, this is of the form whatever p square minus q square, which is p plus q into p minus q. Correct? So this will be p plus q in one bracket and p minus q in the other bracket. So what is p? Tell me. B square minus 3x. Q a square. B square minus 3x. A square, yes or no? So now open the bracket. B square minus 3x plus a square into b square minus 3x minus a square. Okay, is equal to 0. I've not written is equal to 0 everywhere. Is equal to 0, is equal to 0, is equal to 0, 0, 0. So now we'll have to solve for x. We'll have to solve for x. So b square minus 3x plus a square. B square minus 3x plus a square is equal to 0. So b square plus a square is equal to 3x. Okay, x is equal to a square plus b square by 3. Or what's the other one? B square minus 3x minus a square. B square minus 3x minus a square is equal to 0. So b square minus a square is equal to 3x. So x is equal to b square minus a square by 3. Yes or no? Yeah, right on. Done? Done? Okay, next one. What about Ananya and Rajeshwari? Sashmin, good evening. All right.
Completed.
All right. Yeah, do this one. What will you replace 1 with? Online students, what will you replace 1 with? To factorize this one and find the values of x, you need to replace 1 with something else. Tell me that first before you start working. You need to replace 1 with a different expression. What is that? So what is a by a plus b into a plus b by a? What is it? 1. A plus b, a plus b, a. It's 1. Correct? So you need to replace that 1 you need to replace this one with this. And then group the first two terms and the last two terms. That's all. Replace one with, you can see it here. You can see it here. You'll have to replace one with a by a plus b into a plus b by a, not plus. A by a plus b into a plus b by a. So nothing but one, right? When you simplify, when you cancel, you get one. So replace one with that. All right, then group the first two terms and the last two terms. So see here, let me help you to get started. Let me help you all to get started. So see here, you start off like this, x squared plus, open the bracket, a plus b, open the bracket, write on the equation first, and then x squared plus a by a plus b, x plus a plus b by a x, correct? Plus, what should I write?
A by a plus.
So this is nothing but 1. Now group the first two terms. These are the first two terms. See here, I've told you, when can we group? When there's one x square term, two x terms and one constant. One x square term, two x terms and one constant. See here, you have one x square term, two x terms and one constant. Group the first two terms and the last two terms. Yeah, complete. Take down the question and complete it like this. Is equal to 0. Done, children? Kashmir, Ananya and Rajeshwari?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, what are the values for x?
Minus a minus b by a, comma minus a by a plus b.
Read again from your book, Rajeshwari.
Minus a minus b by a, or minus a by a plus b.
Very good. Very good.
Got the same.
Very good. Yeah, so you can see here, one is written as a by a plus b into a plus b by a. Then open up the bracket, group the first two terms, And the last two terms. See, this is one term. This is one term. This is one term. This is the first term, second term. This is the third term. And after this plus, this is the fourth term. The plus and minus signs, they are the separators. See, this is the first term. From this plus to this plus is the second term. From this plus to this plus sign is the third term. And from this plus onwards is the fourth term. This is the multiplication sign. That's not a separator for the terms. Terms are separated by a plus or a minus sign, not multiplication. Like you know, 2a, b, c, d is only one term. But 2 plus a minus b plus c minus d, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. Plus and minus are the separators, not multiplication. So this a by a plus b into a plus b by a is only one term. That's a fourth term. Yeah, just check if you've worked it like this. Check your steps, children. Make the changes. If you're wrong somewhere, kindly make the changes. Because all of us should have this only. There is no alternative to this. Yeah, I think quadratic formula. Yeah, solve this by using the quadratic formula. Please solve this using the quadratic formula. First, find the discriminant and tell me, all of you.
Nine a square plus 9b square minus 180b.
Minus,
180b. 180.
that's all. Oh, you're wrong somewhere. It should not be 180. Should be 18. 18 AB it should be. Give me a book. I said find the discriminant. I said solve this using the quadratic formula. Find the discriminant. How do you find the discriminant? Yeah, what are you doing? Oh, that's what you've done, but you've not written. Array, what? You've not written anything here. See here, you've just written 9F. B square minus 4AC minus A into C. You have not written the middle term, huh? That is, you have x square, you've written y square, you've written 2x square. Anything like Expand பண்ணுச்சு. What is x plus y the whole square? X square plus y square plus 2xy. You just understood. Yeah, what is the value? What is the expression for D, children?
A square plus B square minus 2AB.
A square minus B square minus 2AB. Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, Ananya, you're
I got
audible.
A square plus B square minus 2AB.
Which is A minus B the whole square, is it?
One?
No. Are you getting A square plus B square minus 2AB, which is A minus B the whole square?
Yes, ma'am, yes.
Okay, let's check. So that is a discriminant you're getting, right?
Square plus B square
Yes.
minus 18.
All right. Okay, let me just check that. So A is equal to 9. B is equal to minus 9 into A plus B. And C is equal to 2A squared plus 5AB plus 2B squared. You people can continue. I'll just check the value. D. So D is equal to Ananya, have you divided by a common factor throughout?
Yes, ma'am. I got 9A square plus 9B square
No.
minus 8.
See, it's an expression. It is an expression. You cannot divide. It's not an equation to divide both the sides by a common factor. It's an expression. You should take out that number common. You cannot divide by that number throughout. It's not an equation. Like, for example, see, if you have an expression like 2A plus 4B, you cannot reduce that to A plus 2B. You can only take out 2 common and write as 2 into A plus 2B. Yes or no? But if you have 2A plus 4B is equal to 8, then you can divide both the sides by 2 and write it as A plus 2B is equal to 4. Correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So it will be 9 into
So when it's
A
an
minus
expression,
B the whole
it's for
square.
the class. When it, yeah, 9 into A minus B the whole square looks right. I'll just complete and check because I have the answer in a different method. So I have to work and get that looks right.
Okay.
Class C, when it's an expression, you cannot divide by the common factor throughout. If it's an equation, are you all listening? When it's an equation, you can divide both the sides by a common factor. When it's an expression, you'll have to take out the common factor, meaning you'll have to take out the HCF as common. You cannot divide by that. Yes or no? So all of you should thank Ananya for the mistake so that so you got an opportunity to learn that now. This continue here is equal to 9 into a minus b the whole square. This is the discriminant. Discriminant is 9 into a minus b the whole square. 81, 36 have a 9 in common, so you can just bring it out. See, even if you don't take it out, you will get the same thing finally. Maybe you would have got 9a square minus 18ab plus 9b square. What's your confusion? You got it or no? Okay, so to find the discriminant, to find the discriminant, you need to have the quadratic equation in the standard form. You should not open up the brackets. That is only to factorize. Now, to find the discriminant, you need to have the quadratic equation in the standard form. That means there should be one x square term, one x term, and the constant. And you must bring the values of a, b, and c. Correct? Yeah. So what is the, see there, I've written, what's the value of a? The given equation is already in the standard form. See, to use the quadratic formula, the given equation must be in the standard form. And it is in the standard form. You can see the x square term, the x term, and the constant. Correct? Yeah. So what's the value of a? 9. B minus 9 into a plus b. And c, 2a square plus 5ab plus 2b square. You should use this to find the discriminant, b square minus 4ac. Correct? You have opened up the brackets. That is for factorizing. This one I said solve using I told you using the quadratic formula. Did you hear me? Yeah, to find the discriminant, you should not open up the bracket. Yes, got it?
Name is equal to constant.
Very good. Suddenly when I saw this, suddenly I saw this, you didn't write D, nothing you've written, so. That's what I need. No, see, what is it? 18a. Sit down. A square plus b square minus ac. Really, a square plus b square.
A plus b, sorry, 9a plus b, a minus b.
உங்க மனசுல எல்லாம் வச்சிருக்கீங்க புக்ல காமிச்சா டீச்சருக்கு தெரியும். See, you know it, but you're not presented it correctly. You must present what is in your mind. You're in a hurry and you just. So you know there's a 9, so you've written 3a minus 3b here. You can maybe write down from the board. Though you know it, you can just write the correct answer from the board. This part is fine, children. Finish writing, done. So then x is equal to minus b plus or minus root d by 2a. So x is equal to what is minus b? I think minus 9 a minus 9 into a plus b. So is this right? Plus or minus root of what we get 9 into a minus b the whole square by 2a. 2 into 9, 18. So x is equal to 9a plus 9b plus or minus what is this? 3a minus b. 3 into a minus b. By 18. So x is equal to 9a plus 9b plus or minus 3a minus 3b by 18. So x is equal to 9a plus 9b plus 3a minus 3b by 18 or x is equal to 9a plus 9b minus 3a minus 3b by 18. So x is equal to 12a plus 6b by 18 or x is equal to 6a plus 6b. 6a plus 6b, yeah, by 18. So x is equal to 6 common 2a plus b by 18 or x is equal to 6 common a plus b by 18. So x is equal to 2a plus b by 3 or x is equal to a plus b by 3. Done children, done girls here. So next time I don't want this mistake in your book plus the presentation because I know it's in your, it's all in your, you know, your head, but it's not in the book. Yes, online children, Ananya, Rajeshwari, any questions? Sashmi?
No, ma'am.
Okay. What happened? Am I wrong? Ananya and Rajeshwari, am I right or wrong? Have I gone wrong somewhere?
No, the second value of x is a plus 2b by 3. I got it as a plus 2b by 3.
So my sign somewhere have gone wrong, is it? Okay, 9a plus 9b plus 3a minus 3b by 18, 9a plus 9b plus 3b. Oh, yeah, right. Sorry, thank you. Yeah. This is plus, I wrote minus, yeah. So this will be plus 12b. Yeah, I'm wrong. This is plus 12b. B. So on taking 6 common, we'll get 2b here. And yeah. So Ram, when you have to solve using the quadratic formula, you should have the equation in the standard form and get the values of A, B, C to find the discriminant. You should not open up the brackets. You must have one x square term, one x term, and the constant. And you must get the values of A, B, C to find D, correct? Completing the square we don't have. So. Yeah, do this one using the quadratic formula. Children, please work this one using the quadratic formula. Yeah, what's the value of D? Louder. 1 minus 3. 1 minus 3 root 3. Okay, that's what we'll have to be, a little alert here because D should be a perfect square. What will you do? If that is root of 1 minus 3 root 3, how will you get rid of the square root? No, if the discriminant is not a perfect, sorry? No, her discriminant is 1 minus 3 root 3. Okay, now when you continue, when you go ahead, plus or minus root D, right? So it'll be root of 1 minus 3 root 3. How will you bring it out of, how will you get rid of the square root there? Because 1 minus 3 root 3 does not look like a perfect square, right? Yeah, that's my question. So mostly D should be a perfect square. If it's a number like 5, that's okay. If D is 5, root 5, that's fine. When it's an expression, it is mostly a perfect square. Yes, what is the expression for D? Ananya, Sashmin, Rajeshwari.
I'm getting 4 minus 2 root 3, which is 2 into 2 minus root 3.
4 minus 4 root 3, is it?
4 minus 2 root 3.
4 minus 2 root 3.
I am also
Yes.
getting the same one.
Yeah, you're getting 4 minus 2 root 3. Yeah, see, that's what. Now, what we have to think is if supposing B is say 5, that's fine because it will be root 5. No, so you can say something like whatever, like 3 plus root 5 by whatever, say like this, 3 minus root 5 by 2. So you're really not worried that 5 is not a perfect square. But mostly when it's an expression, like what you have, 4 minus 2 root 3, root of this. How will you now this one, if it is not a perfect square, so you cannot leave the answer like, plus this one and minus this one. So mostly we expect a perfect square, at least for 10th standard. If D is some number like 11, that's okay. Plus root 11 minus root 11. When it's an expression, in most cases, or in almost all cases, we want it to be a perfect square. So don't go ahead. You must tell me the expression for D, which is a perfect square. Now 4 minus 2 root 3 on the face of it does not look like a perfect square. Maybe you can do some alteration and make it a perfect square, but it doesn't look like a perfect square. 4 minus 2 root 3. Okay, so we'll not spend more time because I want to do many more things in today's class. So now see here, D is equal to, you would have earlier had 1 plus 3 minus 2 root 3. Yes or no? In some other order maybe. Did you all get 1 plus 3 minus 2 root 3?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe 3 plus 1, whatever order, but you had this, right? 1, 3 and 2 root 3, correct? Ram?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
4 minus? No, it's not 4 root 3. It's 2 root 3, right?
4 root 3.
Well, okay. Ananya, is it Ananya and Rajeshwari? Is it 4 minus 2 root 3 or 4 minus 4 root 3?
I got 2
4
root 3.
minus 2 root 3, ma'am.
4 minus 2 root 3. That only looks fair. We'll see where you've gone wrong. All of you have got 4 minus 4 root 3, is it? Then same mistake all of you made. How b square minus 4ac. All right, fine. Let me just continue. You're wrong somewhere. We'll see that. So now, children, what you have to do is look at this one. Look at this 2 root 3. Look at this 2 root 3. 2 root 3 can be written as 2 into 1 into root 3, meaning 2 into a into b. Correct? 2 root 3 can be expressed as 2 into a into b as 2 into 1 into root 3 or 2 into root 3 into 1. Anything? Yes or no? Online students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if 1 is a, then 1 square. A square is 1 square, which is 1. And if root 3 is b, then b square is 3. So this is your a square and this is your b square and this is your minus 2ab. You should not add here. You should not add 1 and 3 here. You must not add 1 and 3 here. Because you look at this one as 2ab. 2 into a into b. 2 into a is, you can take this root 3 or 1, whatever. Okay. So 2 into root 3 into 1. 2 into a into b. So that means what is your a square? Root 3 the whole square, which is 3. What is your b square? 1 square, which is 1. So 3 and 1. See here, you have 3 and 1. So you should not add 3 and 1 is what it is. Okay. So now see here, d is equal to, I'll just assume that you got root 3 plus 2 root 3 plus 1. Okay. I'll just assume this. So d is equal to, this is the middle term, 2 into root 3 into 1. So this one is root 3 the whole square. And this one is, oh, sorry, this is not root 3, it's 3, sorry. It's 3. And this is 1 the whole square. So it's perfectly of the form a square plus 2ab. Oh, is it minus 2 root 3 or plus 2 root 3, Ananya?
Minus 2 root.
Okay, so this is a minus b the whole square, root 3 minus 1 the whole square. Or if you write it the other way, it will be 1 minus root 3 the whole square. Both are fine. You can get 1 minus root 3 the whole square or root 3 minus 1 the whole square. Anything is fine. Now this is the perfect square. You need to go ahead with this. Yeah, continue, children. Let me work from the beginning. So A is equal to 1. You can write down along with me. If it is not clear, you can now write down with me. A is 1, B is minus of root 3 plus 1, and C is root 3. D is equal to B square minus 4. Oh, you can take small letter itself. A is equal to 1, B is equal to minus root 3 plus 1, and C is equal to root 3. D is equal to B square minus 4AC, B square. Oh, you shouldn't have expanded it at all. You already have it like this here. Children, another method this is. That was also correct. Okay, online students, please stop and listen to this one. Kindly stop and listen to this one. So we have root 3 plus 1 the whole square minus 4 root 3. Okay, so you can, instead of simplifying this further, you can have it like this, minus 4 into root 3 into 1. And this is of the form a plus b the whole square minus 4ab, which is a minus b the whole square. So straight away you can write root 3 minus 1 the whole square. What I told you earlier is if you simplify. Rajeshwari, Sashmin, Ananya.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, if you simplify, then you can continue the way I explained earlier. You don't have to do that. It's already of the form a plus b the whole square minus 4ab, which is a minus b the whole square. So root 3 minus 1 the whole square.
Got it.
Yeah, good. Yes, Harini and Sneha. Sure, you understood? Ram? If you work this, if you simplify and work this further, then you got 4 minus 2 root 3. Then you must write 4 as 1 plus 3. You must write 4 as 1 plus 3 minus 2 root 3. Okay. Yes, now find the values of x, children.
3, 1. 3
Root 3 and 1. Still to solve. Yeah, got the values of x, children?
Yes, from the same values, root 3 and
No. Can you go ahead? Harini? Done? Yeah, do this. Take down this question and try this, children. Yes, children, done? Online students?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. No, Harini and Sneha? After that, you don't know how to comment, is it? Okay. Have you all found out D? What is the expression for D?
I got 4 minus AD minus BC the whole square.
4?
Minus
4 minus or 4 into?
minus, I got it as minus.
Ma'am. Ma'am, I got minus 4 of AD plus BC the whole square.
Okay. Correct. Okay, now we have to, okay, so if you've got this one, let's proceed from here. D is equal to minus 4 into AD plus BC, the whole square. Now there's a condition given to us that AD is not equal to BC. AD and BC, they're not, the product AD is not equal to the product BC. Like if AD is 10, BC is not 10, then it's not 10. That means the difference is not 0. If they're not equal, see, when two quantities are equal, their difference is 0. When two quantities are equal, their difference is 0. When two quantities are not equal, their difference will not be 0. Then their difference will be either negative or positive. See, when we talk about difference, three things can happen. Either the difference is 0 or the difference is negative. Like 5 minus 3 is 2. 3 minus 5 is minus 2. Or if it is 5 minus 5, 0. The difference can be 0, negative or positive. But here in this case, the difference is not 0, cannot be 0, because the product AD is not equal to the product BC. If these two are not equal, the difference cannot be 0. I think you must get minus here, children, because this condition will be meaningful only if it is AD minus BC the whole square. Let me see. I don't know. Let me see. Okay. So the thing is, AD is not equal to BC, meaning the difference is not 0. Let me check what I have. Yeah, it's AD minus BC the whole square. It's AD minus BC the whole square. That is why this condition is given. See, the correct value of D is minus 4 into AD minus BC the whole square. That is why this condition is given that AD is not equal to BC. Yeah, listen carefully. If these two are not equal, that means their difference is not 0. See, you can transpose and understand that AD, when you transpose, you'll get minus BC. It's not equal to 0. When you transpose this, AD minus BC is not equal to 0. Then what is AD minus BC? It will either be negative or it will be positive. But when you square it, it's ultimately positive. So what should you write? See, how do you write all this? AD minus BC is not equal to 0, correct? Correct? AD minus BC is not 0. So that means AD minus BC is either positive or negative. Is either positive or negative, correct? So AD minus BC the whole square will always be positive or negative? Will be positive. No, Ram is not following. Yes, Ram, what's it out? No, see here, if it is whether minus 3 the whole square is 9. 3 the whole square is also 9. Whether it is positive or negative, the square is always positive. So AD minus BC the whole square, no, It's AD minus BC the whole square. See, we are trying to understand the different parts of this expression. AD minus BC the whole square. AD minus BC the whole square will always be positive. That means it will always be greater than 0. No. We are not following. 1 minute. See, discriminant is minus 4 into AD minus BC the whole square. Now, to comment on the nature of the roots, we need to understand the value of this expression. If this one is numerical, it is easy. It's not numerical, it's an expression. So you need to understand if this expression will have a positive value or will have a negative value, or is it 0? If it is positive, that means the roots are real and unequal. If it's negative, no real roots. If it is 0, equal roots. So you need to understand, see, if it's a number, it's easy. It's not a number. The discriminant is not a number, it's an expression. So you need to understand if this expression is 0, the value of this expression is 0, less than 0 or more than 0. That's what we're trying to understand now. For that, we'll start with AD, because minus 4 is a constant. Minus 4 is minus 4. So we need to understand the nature of AD minus BC first. AD minus BC is not 0 because it's given here. Okay. So AD minus BC, then if it is not 0, is either positive or negative. It can be positive or negative. Whether it is positive or negative, AD minus BC the whole square is always positive, because when you square it, it's positive. That means it's greater than 0. Positive means greater than 0. Now we understood what is AD minus BC the whole square. It is positive. We understood that. Now, what is 4 minus 4 into AD minus BC the whole square? A positive value multiplied by a negative 4. What will it be? It will be negative. Negative of what? We don't know, but it is negative. AD minus BC the whole square is greater than 0. It's positive. When this positive value is multiplied by minus 4, minus 4 into a positive value is negative. Minus into plus is minus. So minus 4 into AD minus BC the whole square is less than 0. Negative means you must write less than 0. Negative means you must write less than 0. Positive, write greater than 0. 0 equal to 0. Yeah, now this is positive, so greater than 0. But when you multiply by minus 4, it's negative, so less than 0. So what is D then? D is what? Less than 0, because D is this one only, right? So D is less than 0. That means the given equation has no real roots. That means the given equation has no real roots. Take down, children. See where you've gone wrong. We didn't get right minus. Yeah, please check where you've gone wrong. Yes, Ram, any questions? You can ask me. Any part you don't understand there? Ananya, were you able to find your mistake?
Yes, ma'am. I just hadn't put the brackets in the right place.
Ah. Okay. Rajeshwari,
Yes,
any
ma'am.
questions? Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Done? Finish writing? Online students?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Ram and Tarun? You'll have to take down that, no? Okay. We'll do this in, like portion by portion. Now, first, bring this equation to the standard form, children. Don't write down the question. Then solution, write the equation and bring the equation to the standard form. See, you don't even know if it's quadratic because it's x minus a into x minus b plus x minus b into x minus c plus x minus c into x minus a is equal to 0. You don't even know if it's quadratic. So you need to work that equation and bring it to the standard form. It should be a quadratic equation, but bring it to the standard form. Do that. Okay, so if those who want to do it along with me can do it. Let me do one thing. Let's just multiply this first, children. What is x minus a into x minus b? No, we'll do it together, please. What is x minus a into x minus b? X squared minus bx minus ax plus ab, right? So what is this? X squared. Okay, you can leave it there. Or you can write it in this order, minus a plus b of x plus ab. Is this correct? Minus a, you can see minus ax minus bx. When you multiply, minus ax minus bx, correct? Now, take the next one. X minus b into x minus c. What's the product? X squared minus cx minus bx plus bc. So it's nothing but x squared minus b plus c of x plus bc. Because here minus b into x minus bx. Minus into plus minus cx plus bc. Then what is x minus c into x minus a? Minus plus ac. So this is x squared minus a plus c of x plus ac, correct? Now what is the equation? It's a sum of all these three expressions. See here it is x minus a into x minus b plus x minus b into x minus c plus x minus c into x minus a is equal to 0. So we need to add all these three, right? We need to add all these three. So add now. What do you get? X squared, x squared, x squared, x squared, x squared, 3x squared, correct? Yes or no? 3x squared. Then when you add this here, minus a plus b of x, minus b plus c of x, minus a plus c of x. When you add all this, okay, what do you get? Minus common a plus b plus 1 minute. What do you get when you take out the x common? Everywhere x is common, right? You're taking a plus or minus outside. Okay, so open up then. Minus ax minus bx, minus bx minus cx, minus ax minus cx. Now what do you want to take common? Minus or plus? Minus, that's what I was asking. So minus, so you'll get an x outside here. I'll write it here itself. Minus, you'll get an x outside. What will come here? Minus a plus a plus b plus b plus c plus c, correct? See, you can multiply and check. Minus a x. Minus a x. Just check. Minus bx. Minus bx. Minus cx minus cx. Yes or no? Then plus ab plus bc plus ac plus ab plus bc plus ac, correct, is equal to 0. This is the equation. So the equation is 3x squared minus 2a plus 2b plus 2c of x plus ab plus bc plus ca or ac is equal to 0. Should take out 2. 3x squared minus 2 into a plus b plus c of x plus ab plus bc plus ac is equal to 0. This is standard form and it is a quadratic equation. It is a quadratic equation. Yes or no? So you can do it separately. Do this first and then do this and then add all the three. Add all the three. On adding x squared plus x squared plus x squared, don't in the 6x squared, don't write 6x squared. Only this one you should add x squared plus x squared plus x squared. Only 3x squared, not 6x squared. Yeah, 3x squared. And then supposing we don't know how to handle this, supposing, not this one, this one. Just use a rough column. Just use a rough column, open up. Okay, and then you can do this. You should take out x common. Why? Because it's quadratic, no? So you should have one x squared term and an x term. So take out x common. And then the constant that a, b, b, c, a, c, write it separately. Then you should bring out 2 also. Okay, write down. I think I explained till here, children. Let me proceed. I explained till here. Okay, so now this equation is of the form, this form, wherein your a is 3, correct? A is 3 and b is B is, okay, I've not taken 2 common, it's fine. Anyways, it's okay. Yeah, what is B? Minus 2 into this one. Minus 2, minus of 2A plus 2B plus 2C. And C is AB plus BC plus AC. Correct? Now find the discriminant. Find the discriminant. B square minus 4AC. B square, this is B square, B square. Minus 4AC, minus 4 into A into C. So here I've taken out 2 common. Here I've taken out 2. You can do it here itself actually. You can do it here itself. 3x square minus, you can take 2 here itself. A plus B plus C of x plus AB plus BC plus AC. You can do it here itself, children. You do it here like this. So then you'll get this step. Here you would have taken minus 2 common already, correct? You have already taken that common. So I think you'll get this. You can just ignore this step. And write this. So minus 2 into, correct, my B square. This is B square minus 4AC. 4 into 3 into C. That is 12. Okay, fine. So minus 2 into minus 2 is 4. 4 into A plus B plus C the whole square minus 12 into this one. Now you cannot divide by 4 throughout. You should take out 4 common. You cannot divide by 4. You must take out 4 common. When you take out 4 common, you will get this. Because when you take out 4 common, there will be 3 here, right? There will be 3 here. So it will be 3AB, 3BC, and 3AC. That's what you see here. That's what you see here. And then on simplifying the like terms, you get this. Now what you should do is, this is 9th standard. Now write this 4 as 2 into 2. Write this 4 as 2 into 2. Write this 4 as 2 into 2. Write 1 2 outside. Multiply the other 2 with all the terms inside the bracket. 4 is 2 into 2. Write 1 2 outside. The other 2 multiply with all the terms inside the bracket. So you will get 2A square, 2B square, 2C square, 2AB, 2BC, 2AC. Now, what is 2A square? A square plus A square. What is 2B square? B square plus B square. What is 2C square? C square plus C square. So see here, look at what I'm marking. Minus 2AB, you can see it here. Minus 2BC, you can see it here. Minus 2AC, you can see it here. So these are the middle terms. For this AB, I want one A square and B square. For this BC, I want one B square and C square. And for this AC, I want one C square and A square. Yes or no? So see here, A square plus A square is 2A square. B square plus B square is 2B square. And C square plus C square is 2C square. That's how we have used. See here. From this we'll get 2 terms, 4, 6, and 9 terms there. There are 9 terms here. 2A square is 2 terms, A square plus A square. 2 terms here, 2 terms here. So 6 terms, 7, 8, 9 terms. The 9 terms are grouped like this: 3, 3, 3. Correct? So what you should do, 4, you write 1 2 outside and multiply the other 2 with all the terms inside the bracket. And then look at A square as A square plus 2A square as A square plus A square. 2B square, B square plus B square. 2C square, C square plus C square. Then this minus 2AB, minus 2BC, minus 2AC. All right, children. Now that is A minus B the whole square, B minus C the whole square, C minus A the whole square. Now you have to comment on the discriminant. Now it's given that, now, okay, fine. Let's not see what is given. Now, what can you say about A minus B the whole square, children? Look at me. Look at me, all of you. A minus B. A minus B, nothing is given. No condition is given. So A minus B can be 0. A minus B can be positive or negative. A minus B can be 0. The difference can be 0, positive or negative. If the difference is 0, A minus B the whole square is also 0. If the difference is not 0, it's positive or negative, then what will be the whole square? Positive. If the difference is 0, if A minus B is 0, then A minus B the whole square is also 0. When A minus B is positive or negative, A minus B the whole square is always positive. So what can you get for A minus B the whole square? 0 or positive. No, both you can get. You can get 0 or positive. A minus B the whole square, sorry, A minus B, the difference can be 0 or the difference can be positive or negative. But when you square it, whether it is positive or negative, A minus B the whole square is positive. And when it is 0, it is 0. So that means A minus B the whole square will not be negative. It will not be less than 0. It will be greater than or equal to 0. A minus B the whole square, A minus B the whole square will be equal to 0. When will it be equal to 0? When A minus B is 0. Or A minus B the whole square will be greater than 0. When it is positive or negative. So that means it can only be greater than or equal to 0. It cannot be less than 0. That's what I've written here. A minus B the whole square is greater than or equal to 0. This is also the same here. So that means when you multiply, so now when you add all this, you can either get a 0. When you add all this, you will get 0 into 2 is 0. Maybe if everything is 0, when you add all this, you'll get 0 into 2 is 0. So that means the discriminant is 0. Or if all this is greater than 0, all this or at least one of this with greater than 0 multiplied by 2, positive value into a positive 2 is positive only. It will be greater than 0. That's what see here. So that means this one will also be, but the sum will also be greater than or equal to 0. So 2 into that will also be greater than or equal to 0. There is no chance that you will get a negative number here. So that means D is always greater than or equal to 0, which means it have real roots. Greater than equal to 0 meaning real roots. It can be real equal or real unequal, but real roots. But when A is equal to B is equal to C, when all the three are equal, then A minus B the whole square, this one will be equal to 0. That means the sum also will be equal to 0. And when this is 0, into 2 will also be 0. When all the three are equal, when A is equal to B is equal to C, A minus B will be 0 because all are equal. B minus C will be 0 because all are equal. So the difference is 0. C minus A is also 0. Then what is A minus B the whole square? 0. B minus C the whole square? 0. C minus A the whole square? 0. Then what will be their sum? When you add, what will you get? 0. When you multiply by 2, 0. So when A is equal to B is equal to C, this one is 0, this one is 0, this one is 0. So when you add, that is also 0. And that one, when you multiply by 2, that is also 0. That means the discriminant is 0. See, we are understanding the discriminant here. This is 0, this is 0, this is 0. The sum also is 0. Into 2 is also 0. So that means the discriminant is 0. So when A is equal to B is equal to C, the quadratic equation will have equal roots. Otherwise, it will have real roots. Real equal or real unequal. It will have real roots. If A is equal to B is equal to C, it will have equal roots. Right on, children? See, now this question, it's lengthy, very unlikely that you'll get in the exam, but you may get a part of it like check if this one is a quadratic equation. Check if this is a quadratic equation, maybe for 2 marks. So then you have to answer till here. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Quickly write down. No, or can you take a screenshot of this one, children? I'll send it in the group. Can you finish at home? We can do one more sum. Online students can take a screenshot and complete it later. Please finish your dinner and complete it. Otherwise, we'll forget. We'll just do one more sum and wind up the session for today. I'll send this in the group. Yeah. do this. Okay, and we'll say good night for today. These are standard questions, very important. Rajeshwari, is the given equation in the standard form?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ram, is it in the standard form? What is the expression for A, B, and C? And what are you finding first? Are you solving the equation or are you finding D? You must only find D. You should not solve and find the values of X. If the roots of the equation are equal, then prove this one. You should not solve and find the values of X here. It's not solving to find X. It's not solving at all. You should just comment, you should just work the discriminant and get this result. 2B is equal to A plus C. Now, discriminant, Ananya, what is the value of the discriminant?
I'm still working.
What? No, no, no. I already know the value of the discriminant without working.
Oh, sorry, 0. Since they are real and equal, the discriminant will be equal to 0.
Yeah. Discriminant is 0 because it's given that the roots are equal. You should work, you should write D is equal to 0 first. That is the first thing you should write. D is equal to 0 because the roots are equal. That is the equation. The condition is the roots are equal. So you should start with D is equal to 0. You must start like this. D is equal to 0. Why D is equal to 0? Because it's given that the roots are equal. In the last two questions, we had to, prove that the roots were whatever, equal, unequal, whatever. Here it is given that the roots are equal. There it was not given. So we had to find the discriminant and then comment on the nature of the roots. Here it is given that the roots are equal. That means what? D is 0. That means what? B square minus 4AC is equal to 0. Just work this. What is B? C minus A the whole square minus 4 into A into C is equal to 0. Just work this and you should get 2B is equal to A plus C. That's all. Do it. Your first line should be D is equal to 0. Yeah, got the result? Online students? Rajeshwari, Ananya, Sashmin?
Ma'am, I made a mistake, so I had to go back again.
Okay. Rajeshwari?
Ma'am, I got 4b is equal to c plus a, ma'am.
B is equal to C plus C. Okay, let's see. All right, so what do we do? What do we do? Is this correct, children? What I've written here? Okay, so this is C square minus 2AC plus A square minus 4 into AB minus B square minus AC plus BC is equal to 0. So C square minus 2AC plus A square minus 4AB plus 4B square plus 4AC minus 4BC is equal to 0. Like terms. I'll write A square first and then I want to write B square plus 4B square plus C square. AB. Yeah.
Ma'am, got the answer, ma'am. A plus C is 2B equal to 2.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Very good. Minus 4AB. BC minus 4BC. Then plus 2AC. Correct? Am I right? Okay. So now this is of the form 9th standard identity. X square plus Y square plus Z square plus 2xy plus 2yz plus 2xz is equal to x plus y plus z the whole square. 9th standard identity. So this is of the form x the whole square, a the whole square, plus y the whole square, plus z the whole square, plus 2 into whatever, plus 2 into is equal to 0. So this is how much? 2b. This one is c. But look at the minus signs. Yeah. But look at the other terms, minus 4ab, minus 4bc. They're negative. And b is the algebraic factor, which is common. So the b term will be negative. Because it's minus 4ab, minus 4bc, wherein the algebraic factor b is common. So that b term will be negative. Okay, so now fill 2xy, meaning a into minus 2b. Then minus 2b into c. Then c into a. 2xy, 2yz, 2xz. Now you can check minus 4ab. This is minus 4bc. And this is 2ca. All right. So now this is nothing but a minus 2b plus c, the whole square is equal to 0. Which means a minus 2b plus c is equal to 0. On transposing, a plus c is equal to 2b. Or 2b is equal to a plus c. Very important question. It's the same thing here. You can, okay, since it's time, children, maybe I'll send a picture of this one also. But girls, your parents, your father will come here, right? So you can write then. You have time, you can write. What about you and you? What about you, Ram? No, how are you going? He'll be there. Down you have to go. Then I'll send a picture. You're almost done, is it? Okay, fine. Fine, I'll send the picture on WhatsApp. All right. Yeah. If you want to finish it, you can finish it. Yeah, please do that. Yeah. Yeah, online children, if you've got the answer, good. Ananya's got it. Rajeshwari and Sashmi, please complete the answer. You both, meaning online students, don't leave because you're at your home, so you can complete this and then leave the session. Please complete this answer and then tell me and leave the session.
Ma'am.
Ananya's done, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Ananya, thank you. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am. Good night.
Yeah, good night. Yeah. If father's come. How long does it take for you to reach home? 20 minutes? Oh. Done, Arun? Working, Rajeshwari?
Completed, ma'am. Completed, ma'am.
Completed? All right, Rajeshwari. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Sashmin. Yeah. All right, Sashmin, you've completed. Thank you, Sashmin. Good night.